Does it make it any more exciting or interesting that it's at Madison Square Garden in New York City?
Yeah, really. Madison, I never been in the States, I never been in New York. Yeah, all is very, very great for me. All marvelous, you know.
Are you familiar with any of the teams or the cities that you could end up going to?
I got enough experience, you know. All now is perfect, and whatever the team picks me, you know, I will be very, very happy.
Are you looking forward to later on tonight when it's all over, you can just relax and have it behind you?
Well, I don't know what will happen, you know, but if I have a good pick, you know, I will go to celebrate with my family and my parents, you know, and my agents. That's it.
Have you watched a lot of the previous drafts? Have you watched the draft on TV before?
Yeah, I was watching NBA.com, you know, that put it on all the drafts had the history, you know, and I saw that.
So you've seen it before. So what do you think is going to be going through your head when you walk up those stairs to shake David Stern's hand?
I don't know. I'm for sure that I'm completely happy, you know, but my head will be, I don't know where, you know. Thanks.
It's a big night in the big city, New York, and tonight all roads lead to the Garden for what could be an historic night. For the first time, there's a very good chance that a player making the jump from high school to the NBA will be the first pick. 14 players are here in person in hopes of hearing their names called and early. Guys like Shane Battier and the high schooler Kwame Brown, Tyson Chandler, Seton Hall's Eddie Griffin. There will be 57 in all, and we're with you every step of the way here on TNT. A lot of reports and a lot of names floating around, possible deals and the like. Peter, what's the latest?
All right, Ernie, a lot of those people are talking about rumors. We're going to just deal with reality up here, and it's a good thing that we're talking about the NBA draft and not the military draft, because people have not been able to keep this secret between the trade between the Grizzlies and the Hawks. The Hawks are getting Shareef Abdur-Rahim for the number 3 pick. And they're also giving up Lorenzen Wright and Brevin Knight. And then the Hawks have the option to take Vancouver's number 27 in the first round. If they feel that somebody is worth a 3-year commitment, then they will reach out for that person. Otherwise, the Hawks get the Grizzlies' number 2 picks in 02 and 04.
So 2 picks are in the books here in the draft, and the Atlanta Hawks are on the clock right now, and of course they've made headlines because the word is they're going to deal that number 3 pick. Bob Lorenz is standing by down there at the CNN Center in Atlanta. Bob?
Well, Ernie, as you said, the worst kept secret in this year's draft is now available in print form, and it's a bestseller here in Atlanta. Basically what happened was the word got out that this deal was going to go down. As Peter Vesey told us earlier, the Hawks sending the 3 pick to the Grizzlies, along with Lorenzen Wright and Brevin Knight, in exchange for Shareef Abdur-Rahim, and possibly they have the option of taking the 27th overall pick in this year's draft. Now, a great move for the Atlanta Hawks. It is a phantom trade for right now until July 18th, when the base salary for Shareef Abdur-Rahim goes up and matches that of Knight and Wright, and the deal can then officially be consummated. So in the meantime, make no mistake, the Atlanta Hawks at 3 will be picking for the Memphis or whichever city you prefer, Grizzlies.
Yeah, we'll just call them the Grizzlies. And to clear things up, it is Lorenzen Wright, not Bob Lorenz, who's involved in this deal for
They
Shareef
wouldn't want me.
Abdur-Rahim. Let's get more on that now from Peter Vesey. And Peter, do you have more? Is that pretty much on the mark, or are there other details at this point?
No, definitely on the mark. A little surprised, though, the Grizzlies are going to take Gasol at number 3, which is a shock because Chicago has been trying to move up to get Eddie Curry. I mean, they've been offering the Wizards, Elton Brand. The Magic have tried to get up there by offering all sorts of stuff. Now Eddie Curry is dropping right into Chicago's lap at number 4. Eddie Griffin then is going to go 5 to Golden State. And the Grizzlies will take, as they say, the best player in the country, Shane Battier.
All right, thank you very much, Peter. So for all those assembled here and they can hear every word we're saying, I guess there's no, you can tune out for the next 40 minutes or so because those are the next picks as Peter reports them. But are you surprised Atlanta has gone in this direction at all? Do you think that they would, you know, they talked so much down there about Shane Battier and it seemed like it really had the hots for him?
Yeah, but I think what you have now in Raheem, when you say your front line is going to be Kukoc, Ratliff, and Raheem, and you're coming off the bench, you know, with Henderson, you re-sign Mohammed, and then you still have Crawford and Johnson, the rookie from last season out of Cincinnati. You have a terrific front line with young, talented people. That was a great move for the Atlanta Hawks. Now, Vancouver, they're coming off of a year where they lost 11 games by 3 points or less. They only have 25 wins or 23 wins. And what you're trying to do now is to start over, going into a new city. And this young guy at 7 foot can play the 3 position for you right now. He was just the MVP of the major tournament in Spain. His team won the championship. He's been playing Division I professional basketball. This young guy comes with tremendous talent. With
all of this being said, let's make it official, shall we? Here's the commissioner.
With the 3rd pick in the 2001 draft, the Atlanta Hawks select PAU GASOL from FC Barcelona, Spain.
There is the 7-footer, 220 pounds. Tim Shea, who was the former director of international scouting for the Knicks, said, if you like Dirk Nowitzki, you'll love Gasol. Lots of heart, he said, an overachiever, not afraid to mix it up, and he's only going to get better.
He was the 11th man on his team the prior year. Now he goes to the best player on his team. Great perimeter skills, handles it, shoots it. Interesting enough, though, Raheem goes to the Atlanta Hawks, a 20-point scorer, double-digit rebounder. There's very few of those players in the NBA like that.
Interesting. The only thing, they got him listed as a small forward. You know, and that's a tough position for a 7-foot guy to try to play small forward. Because a small forward basically has to chase guys off of screens. And it's going to be very interesting.
Well, I think the thing to look at here, Charles, is that you can play him at the power forward position. He's an excellent rebounder, shot blocker. He's a 3-point shooter with great skills off the dribble and passing. You can see the frame. The frame is going to blossom out. It will be interesting to see which way they go with the next pick, and that will kind of tell us where they're going to play him. Because remember, last year, the 2nd player in the draft pick was Swift at 6'11", and he is also still with the Grizzlies.
He is now the highest pick of an international player who did not play college ball in the United States. That distinction had been held by Dirk Nowitzki, number 9 by Milwaukee, originally in 1998, but now pick number 3, and heading to the Grizzlies is PAU GASOL, who's now with Craig Sager.
Well, Pau, you make your first trip to the United States on Monday. You've never worked out for an NBA team. Now you're the 3rd pick, and everybody's talking about you may be traded. What's this all mean to you?
I don't know, man. I'm really, really excited. It is the best day in my life, you know, and that's really, really great for me, you know.
You're sitting with your mother, Marisa. She's a doctor, very smart woman. What do you tell her about what's going on right now?
Well, we don't know what's going on right now, you know, but since now all goes very fast, you know, and I'm very happy and wish the best to all my family, to all my friends, to all the people who trust in me.
Congratulations, have a great career, Atlanta, Vancouver, Memphis, wherever it may be. Let's go back to Ernie.
Missed 45 days earlier this year with an appendectomy. Looks fine and looks very happy tonight, as PAU GASOL.